Good Midwest morning, everyone. This is Nicole. Your mobile blog is for toctown.com. Merry Christmas and definitely a Happy New Year's to you and your family. For my second video of 2021, I wanted to take a step back to the first things that I purchased and also a few things that I acquired along the lines of building my Traveler's Notebook channel, which is on the Express. So, as of 2021, I decided to go ahead and just dedicate the channel to journals and traveling notebooks, as well as what I'm reading, what I'm studying, in the interest of not only just sharing it with you, but also giving you more tips, tools, and artisan admin techniques. Let me take a sip of my almond milk. Hold on. Nice and warm. We happen to have a mild week here in the Midwest, and I decided to take advantage of it. Of course, record a lot of my just videos on one day a week so that way I can get more consistent in posting my videos as well as my online creative content. So, that's one tip I have for you for the new year is just dedicate one day to discovering what you want to see, on your channel. And this book has been an integral part of it, YouTube Secrets by Sean Cannell and Benji Travis. And I read it once, but decided to go ahead and revisit it since I want to go ahead and punch fear in the face. And Sean Cannell, I think it's Think Media is the name of his channel. I haven't seen Benji's channel, but I understand he and his wife share a love for cooking. So they decided to create their channel, and it's been almost, oh my goodness, 5, 10 years since they got started. So, of course, the platform has changed, and a lot of the tips, tools, as well as the techniques were foundational as far as just, looking at his channel. A lot of the content that he presented, even though I'm not a techie person, but it just helped me figure out, like, yes, what do you love? Learning doesn't stop here, which is an integral part of, how he shares his testimony of not having had been through formal, college or schooling. I think he has a high school degree. I don't know. Anyway, but as far as his, learning the industry as far as social media is concerned, he decided to go ahead and put it in a book, and his friend Benji Travis also weighs in on his technique as well as a lot of practical tools, real life stuff. So that brings me to my next point is I needed someone who had been through, posting their media online, having their successes, their failures, real life, not an algorithm. So they represent for me, true life opportunities of what can happen with my social media channel. So I look forward to sharing with you the changes that I'm making on my channel. So, of course, as always, if you have any questions, leave them for me. You can always inbox me and let me know. I will be going on to continue more content, not only on other platforms, but here on YouTube. All right. Next, I want to share with you the inserts as well as the speckled fawn. Let me put this away here. The speckled fawn, uh, oh my gosh, it's called Snickerdoodle. I'll put the name down below. But it was the first TN that I purchased from watching a whole bunch of videos and decided that this would be small enough for me to start my traveler's notebook journey. So let me take another sip. Okay. Mind you, this sign was made Carmen's Handmade Design. I will leave a link for you if you want to use her company in order to make your signage for your social media channel. Okay. Getting back to this. This is Speckle Fawn. Here is her original mark. And this is an A6 snickerdoodle. It is chunky, which is what I, witnessed first, when I first picked it up. So I did an original, flip through, as well as, a brief video on how it looks, from front to back, top to bottom. So these are some changes that I made. Okay, first of all, I have an insert, which I'll talk about in a minute. But this has a pocket in the front, pocket in the back, and I filled it with 6 inserts from various small business companies, as well as a Hobonichi Avec, which means it is from January to June in 1/2. Excuse me, it's a techo. Hobonichi Techo Avec. Hello. And then the second half from July through December is on the back half. So what I did originally, because it's filled with Tomoe River paper, that's when I first got hooked, is filled it with, a lot of the notes that I want to talk about on my channel, as well as some of the artwork featured by Print Pray Slay. She's also another shop which started in Etsy, but she has her own website. I will link that down below as well. This insert is from Chic Sparrow. It comes in a set of 3. So this has blank pages. This has dot grid. And this one is a gridded notebook. So mind you, only my dot grid I've even touched. And these inserts I have yet to dive in on. So I wanted to make 2021 definitely the year that I start using it. This insert, which is beautiful, from Paper Penguin Co. Gridded. This one is also from a mystery sale from Paper Penguin Co. And it's a calendar of January through December. And it has some gridded pages in the back. This pin clip is from Kinley Doodles. It was in a June box, which I purchased separately since I don't have a subscription. But sometimes when they have articles and items available, they post it separately in their Etsy shop. So be sure to check out their Etsy shop, even if you don't want to purchase, a subscription kit as well as multiple items at one time. Sometimes they do sell them at separate times, but you have to make sure to purchase them as soon as you see them. This was also from Kinley Doodles, and I used them for my stop and start and my word count that I'm going to be using during NaNoWriMo. So more about that as I get involved into it. So that is my Snickerdoodle update for 2021. And also the separate insert is also the same one that's in here. Tomoe River paper from Paper Penguin Co. And I used a top tab from Avery in order to mark that this would be the insert that I use as I'm writing, for NaNoWriMo and during the year. And usually I don't like to write while my inserts are in my TN. I just tuck this right under here, and then that way it's ready to go every time I need to write something. And I'll share with you how specifically I'm going to use each insert, throughout the season, which is in November when NaNoWriMo actually happens. But I'm going to do a lot of prep work before then, so I'll let you know how it all turns out. Alrighty, that's my recommended book for 2021 in January. This is the TN that I'll be using definitely throughout the year, and I'll be drinking more almond milk as I record videos. Once again, thanks so much for subscribing to my channel. I look forward to sharing more tips, tools, and artisan admin techniques with you here on The Express. And as usual, until we see each other online or face to face, be blessed.